Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I just wanted to kind of do a talk through, get ready with me. I'm actually getting ready to go out for the day. I've got a few errands to run, and I'm actually out of town right now, so the only things I have to work with are what is in my like, to-go makeup bag. So I've just kind of got everything laid out, and I just thought this would be a good way to show y'all like what I bring with me, like what products I bring with me when I go on a trip and what I think is really important. And then I'll kind of go through why I brought each one. So first I'm going to use my Tarte Clean Slate Poreless Primer. It's just really good for the pores. I actually double prime because I have really oily skin and super large pores. I just put a little bit on my finger like that. And then this one's very silicone-y. And then I just kind of, sorry if I keep looking in the viewfinder. Like I said, I'm out of town, so I don't have like my little mirror. So I just kind of pat that in and then kind of rub it. I like to concentrate it around this area of my face and around my nose. This is also kind of a mattifying primer, but I'm actually going to go in with another mattifying primer that's better, that I'm really excited about because I don't ever hear anybody talk about this primer and it's amazing. Okay. So just kind of tap that in, tap it in, tap it in. And then I'm going to go in with, this is the Becca Ever Matte Poreless Priming Perfector. It looks like that. I love this stuff. I think it's like $36 at Sephora, which is the most that I've ever spent on a primer, but believe me, the best way I can explain this stuff is that it's like super glue for your face, like literally super glue for your face. So that's what it looks like. Again, pump some on my finger, and then I just kind of like to tap and kind of warm it up, and then I really just focus this where I get oily. So, and then I kind of rub. So this one also helps with your pores, but my pores are just so big right here. I find that I need a primer that's specifically for your pores, and then one that's more for mattifying, just because my skin is so oily. And then what I like to do next is I like to just kind of let that sink in. I like to let my primer sink in while I do my eye makeup. So the first thing that I'm going to do is prime with the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. Again, with all my primers, I just like to kind of tap it with my fingers first, and then kind of just go like that. This is my first time ever doing my makeup in a viewfinder and without a mirror, so we will see how this goes. And then I'm going in with my MAC Paint Pot in Painterly. So I just use it with my finger, which I know isn't the most sanitary. I also like to take this in the inner corner because I find that that's where my I'm the darkest with my dark circles, so I just like to take that on the inner corner. And then I go all the way up to the brow bone. I really don't put that much on, and also I double prime because the primer potion, the Urban Decay Primer Potion, is a good base, but I find that like my veininess and like the redness of my eyelids still comes through, and this cancels all of that out. But I find that it is so creamy and tacky that it creases on me a little bit. So this helps it not crease, and then this just cancels it out. This is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour shadow. Y'all know what I'm talking about. This one is an Amber Rush. I absolutely love this color. It's like a rose gold kind of color. This MAC 217, any fluffy blending brush. I really like the MAC 217 because it deposits the color as well as blends it. Y'all, I cannot put this shadow down. Seriously cannot put this shadow down. I'm obsessed. Love it. Okay, and then again, kind of just blending out the crease. It's okay if it's messy, because I find that eye makeup always looks really, really messy, like while you're doing it, and then when you put the rest of your makeup on, it's like, it looks fine. So then I like to take, I'm going to be kind of out all day today, so I want something that's going to last long, so that would be my Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation, and mine is in the shade 3W1 Tawny, but this one's actually a little light for me, so I'm going to go in, I bought this foundation specifically for mixing, because I might be this color when I'm on vacation, but, I just bought this specifically for mixing. This is the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 Foundation. Love this stuff. Really long wearing. Also really long wearing. So we're going to put these together. And they are also very mattifying. So, and I hate that these don't have a pump. I know everybody says that, but it is very inconvenient. So what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to pour a little bit on the back of my hand. And then, like, a half a pump to a full pump. Just a little bit, just to kind of mix that in to get my right color. And then I like to just kind of mix it with my finger, and then whatever's on my finger I just kind of dot around my face. And then today I'm going to use my Real Techniques Perfecting Complexion Sponge, whatever this thing is called. I just like to use the flat side. Dip that in, and then stipple it. I'm sorry if the colors seem off right now, but I'm filming on my laptop, so, the colors are probably not showing up very true. I feel like it's washing me out a lot. I am actually fairly tan right now, because, I was on vacation in Florida for like 2 weeks, so I'm fairly tan. That's why I used the tan shade of that CoverGirl foundation. Kind of concentrate it on my nose, make sure we are all blended. And then after that, I like to go in with my concealer, and today I'm using my Garnier Skin Renew Anti-Dark Circle in Medium Deep, which I find is actually really light, because when I got this, I was a little nervous about getting the Medium Deep because I wanted it to be a little bit lighter under there, but it's actually not that deep. So, and then I just like to tap this one out with my finger. I find that this concealer is really, really light, very watery, very liquidy, not watery, but liquidy. So I don't really need a brush or a sponge, just because it is so thin. And y'all, I found that actually at, because I know like the BB cream by Garnier is like $11, and some of their other skincare products can be kind of high up there for the drugstore. I got that concealer at TJ Maxx for $4.99. So that's awesome. I don't know if y'all ever shop at TJ Maxx or Marshalls or whatever, but seriously, check out their beauty section, because you can find some, like, you kind of have to look for a while, but you can find some, like, seriously good stuff there. So then, usually after that, I would like powder and set everything, but I'm going to actually use a cream bronzer today. This is a Sonia Kashuk Cream Bronze, Undetectable Cream Bronzer in number 42 Rich Bronze. Rich Bronze. I got it at Target. I just kind of swirl it on my finger, which again, I know is really unsanitary. And then, I just kind of draw it on with my finger like that, just where I would normally do a contour. And then I'm going to go in with a brush and blend that out. So again, sorry, can y'all see? Just like that. And then I will take my Real Techniques contour brush, and then I will just blend that out. And I'm going to go a little bit on the temples, just whatever's left on the brush jawline, and then, yeah. Okay, so to set my under eye first, I'm going to use this e.l.f. High Definition Under Eye Setting Powder with my Real Techniques setting brush. Love this brush. Love this brush. I wish I had like 15 of this brush. And I'm sure y'all have heard about this if you watch ShanXO, her channel. And then I will go in with my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in diffused light. Love this stuff, y'all. It literally makes you look like you have no pores. And then I'm going to go in with my Real Techniques big old fluff powder brush. I'm going to set the rest of my face. Neck, forehead. And then I'm going to set that bronzer. I'm going to use the, where is it? I'm going to use the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. This stuff smells like chocolate. It's kind of like a cult favorite here on YouTube. This is just a little sample size that I got. And then I'm going to use this with my, this is a brush from my Benefit Hoola bronzer. And it's a lot like the NARS Ita brush, and who has like $55+ to spend on that brush? Let's be real. I know I don't. So I'm just going to go in like that with this brush, and then I'm just going to kind of set that contour. Y'all, this stuff legit smells like chocolate. And then if you feel like you got a little bit carried away, kind of like I did here, you can just kind of buff that out with your powder brush. And then I'm going to go in with my blush. And today I'm going to be using the Hourglass Blush and Luminous Flush. Love this blush, you guys. It literally gives you that like glowing from within kind of look. I love this blush. Usually I would use my stippling brush to blend all this out, but like I said, I'm on vacation, so I didn't bring it. Just didn't pack it. And then what I'm going to do is, what am I going to do now? What do I do now? Oh, I like to go back to my eyes and do my lower lash line. And for the lower lash line, again, I'm just going to use that L'Oreal Infallible Amber Rush 24-hour thing with my MAC 217. Just the same thing. Dip it in there. And then I just like to, can y'all see that? Run that up under there. Yeah, so then that's it, really. And then sometimes I like to take, like if you feel like you just want a little bit too cray-cray on your eyes, I like to take a fluffy blending brush. This one is from Sonia Kashuk, number 109. I really, really love this brush, and I never hear anybody talk about it. It is super fluffy. It's got like that domed look to it. And this is just clean. This has no product on it. And then I just like to blend that out. And then I'm going to go onto my brows. I'm going to do this, try to do this super quick because this video is getting way too long. I'm going to go into my Anastasia Brow Wiz in, what shade do I use? Soft brown. I don't know what shade to use for my brows. Raise your hand if you never know what shade to use for your brows. And it's really hard to tell. For me at least. And I'm just going to do this super quick because I'm not going for like anything crazy today. I literally just fill them in, y'all. I don't do anything. Sometimes I get crazy, but again, I'm not under my normal circumstances right now as far as putting on my makeup is concerned. So I'm just going to kind of do whatever. And my boyfriend is also patiently waiting for me in the other room. So I need to hurry it up. Okay, this one's looking a little bushy, so let's try to even that out. Okay, feeling pretty good about that. So then I'm just going to take the spoolie that's on the other side. And I feel like this spoolie, I usually don't use the spoolie on this. I mean, people say that it's like the best spoolie they've ever used. And I agree that it is really good, but at like blending out the product, but it is like super rough. And I find that it pulls out my eyebrow hair sometimes. Like sometimes I'll look at it and there'll be eyebrow hairs on it. And I see people just like go to town on their brows with a spoolie and I'm like, how does that not hurt you? This hurts me for some reason. I don't know. I feel like I have to be really gentle. And then to set that, I'm going to use the Benefit Gimme Brow, and I have the shade Medium Deep. I feel like I've been showing everything to y'all backwards. Sometimes I like to go in just at the kind of front of the brow and just kind of blend that out so it's not so harsh. Okay. Yeah. And then we're going to do inner corner highlight and brow bone highlight. So for that, I'm going to just take this Riri Hearts MAC palette and just the lightest shade in here on a flat shader brush. I've had this brush, y'all, since middle school. That's how long I've had this brush. I'm pretty sure it's e.l.f., like one of the $3 ones, like Coffee Break with Danny always uses this brush. I have 2 of them, y'all, and these have been through the ringer. And they have not fallen apart. Like, legit. I've had these brushes for, like, 10 years almost. And they have not fallen apart. And, I mean, I washed them just like I wash all my other brushes. And they are still going strong. So that's crazy. Inner corner highlight. Done. And then I'm going to do my mascara. Using my Tarte eyelash curler, and then I'm going to use my L'Oreal Telescopic Shocking Extensions mascara. This is in the waterproof version. I really love this mascara, you guys. This is the mascara that makes my eyelashes fall the least. And I'm just going for really natural, long, fluttery looking lashes. I'm not going for anything too crazy, just because I'm not wearing any eyeliner. And I would normally tightline too, but I'm looking at the makeup that I brought. I didn't bring a black eyeliner. Did not bring a black eyeliner. So yeah, guess we're not going to do that today. I would normally tightline just because it makes my lashes look a lot thicker. So this is just a sample Clinique mascara that I got in one of their like bonus packages. This is a Clinique Lash Doubling Mascara. Y'all, this is so old, and I probably shouldn't be using it, but it's old and dried out, and I find that it deposits just like the perfect amount of product, if that makes sense. Like it's so, like it's just really, really dried out. But it just deposits a little tiny bit of color to my lower lashes just to make sure that they're there. And since it's not putting like a ton down there, it doesn't go anywhere. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. It's just not gonna go anywhere. Oh, and then at this point, I like to use my MAC Fix Plus. This is just I poured some into this little travel bottle. I love this stuff. Wipe off my lips. Okay, and then for my lip color today, I'm really not going to even line them. This is my MAC Enchanted One lipstick, a matte lipstick, an Enchanted One. This is like, y'all, this is the most amazing nude. This came out in their Alluring Aquatics section. Their Alluring Aquatics, oh my god, what is the word? Collection. Their Alluring Aquatics collection that they came out with at MAC not too long ago. So I'm sorry, this is limited edition. So that's a finished look. Let me see if I can like, you can kind of see that. Again, just really natural, not even wearing lashes. Well, because I normally don't wear lashes, but you know. Anyway. So yeah, I hope y'all have a great rest of your day. Bye!